I set myself a challenge of making a skirt in 2 evenings. As most of you, I work during the day, so I only had a couple of evenings to make this skirt, to plan it, to cut the fabric, sew it, etc. The sewing pattern that I chose is from Sewing Therapy and is called the Hanbock Skirt. The Hanbock Skirt is actually a modern twist to the traditional Korean skirt. And I really wanted to do this skirt because I am actually half Korean, my other half being from Latin America, and now I live here in the UK. I don't speak any Korean, I speak Spanish, Latin American Spanish, but that's a whole different story. So I wanted to make this skirt because I love how it flows. I mean, it looks great on the photographs. The designer from Sewing Therapy has done several of different types of fabric, and I had like 3 meters of chocolate brown needle cord that I wanted to use up as a skirt. I did actually buy it to make a dress, but I changed my mind, and I thought that for this skirt it was perfect. So I had 2 evenings to do it. I set myself a mini challenge, and now that I've finished, you can get to see the product. So I'm spending some time in folding the fabric and making sure that it's all doesn't have any creases and is as flat as I can get it, because I'm going to cut it on the fold. I am following the instructions, the paper-free instructions. I bought the sewing pattern from the fold line, is Sewing Therapy. She does have a YouTube channel where she has a tutorial on how to do the skirt, and she also has her own Etsy shop, but I decided to buy my pattern from the fold line, which now they have her as a brand new designer at the moment. Okay, that's 2 panels cut. I need to cut another one. I have now cut the waistband. I did put a little X on this one because it's actually marked. And yes, I had enough fabric that I could cut. I could cut a different part, but I don't want to waste the fabric, and I could easily use this waistband part on the inside. Nobody's going to see it. I'd rather do that because I really, really hate wasting fabric. So I'd rather use it. And if I can use it and disguise it in somewhere where nobody's going to see it, even better. So that's all the fabric cut. I now have to prepare dinner and come back and start preparing the next stage of the skirt. Now the reason I'm using a cloth for this is because this is the bit that we're going to see. This is the piece of fabric that we are going to see, and I want to make sure it doesn't go and burn, because I've done that before, as where the inside you don't get to see, so it doesn't matter. Challenge, and I must confess that other than doing the ties for the skirt, I didn't do anything else last night because I really fancied watching Bridgerton, so that won, I'm afraid. And so tonight I finished work now, so it is time to finish this skirt, and let's see if I can finish it tonight in time to wear tomorrow to the office. Moving on to the panels of the skirt, the instructions say to do a felled seam, which I am not going to because my fabric is not reversible anyway. But I am going to do a French seam, so it hides the inside. I could just overlock it. I've got the overlock and I have exactly the right color and everything else. But I think just to make it really nice, I'm going to do a French seam. So you put wrong sides together, and I am going to sew it at half a centimeter, and then you put right sides together and you enclose the seam within that. The beauty of this skirt is that you can make it as tight or as loose as you need it, depending on how you feel for the day. And it is incredibly comfortable. Would I do this skirt again? Absolutely. With the right fabric, I will do it again. Maybe in linen. That would be wonderful, making this skirt in linen. I hope this video has inspired you to make the skirt. It really is very easy. The instructions are really clear. The tutorial that she has on YouTube is amazing. And you will get a very deep satisfaction that you've created a wonderful skirt without having to use buttons or zips, and it works perfectly and is incredibly comfortable. Highly recommend it. Thank you very much for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more sewing pattern reviews. Until next time, have fun creating.